Previously, we were super excited to find brand new kitchen cabinets at Restore for a great price. We purchased the lower ones we needed. Our upper cabinets are ceiling height, so we didn't replace them. But because we were changing our kitchen layout, it was back to work removing old cabinets to customize and reinstall them.
Finally got them all installed, and ends up this is gonna work.
It might look a little crazy with all the mismatched colors. We are super excited to be at the point where we can finally start to paint these kitchen cabinets. The first step is to clean! Yay! If you're not catching my vibe, I'm so excited to clean cabinets.
I'm super pumped.
In case you're not catching that is sarcasm. We wiped the cabinets clean with Crud Cutter pre-paint cleaner, which removes grease and can be painted over anytime after 10 minutes. Because we decided not to paint inside the cabinets, Wender taped them off and removed the cabinet doors. He also pre-drilled holes in the new lower cabinets where the new hardware will install after paint. I took the old cabinet doors to the garage to sand them. I started with 80 grit to remove any finish left, and then went over them with the 220 grit to smooth them out. I did this on both the back and front side of each door. While I was doing the cabinet doors, Wender was sanding the boxes. And I think we're gonna call it quits for the night, and tomorrow I will start priming all of this for paint. Excuse me, what are you doing? The next day, we wiped everything down with Crud Cutter to remove the dust from sanding. While Wender continued cleaning, I caulked all seams around the edges of the cabinets and trim pieces. The cabinet doors are sanded and wiped clean. And I just laid them all out here, and I'm about to put on the first coat of primer. We're using the Valspar bonding primer. You can't really see it because it's painted over, but you just have to trust me. Let's get to it. Before painting, we numbered the doors and covered the numbers with tape so we'd know which doors went where. I used a brush for all the edges and details on the cabinet doors, followed by a foam roller for the rest. I did one coat of primer on the back of the doors, and while I waited for that to dry, I primed the faces and sides of the cabinet boxes before going back to flip all the doors and prime the front of them. So I just finished priming all the upper cabinet boxes.
Yeah.
Can you lower that, please? As my husband is slacking on the couch.
Get back to paint.
As I was saying, I just finished priming all of the upper cabinet boxes and this cabinet wall. Boxes? Is it boxes? Carcass? No, it's not. I know that. It's just primer, but we are just so amazed at how far this kitchen especially has come.
Cabinet backs are painted. Is this the finished coat?
It sure is.
Yeah, everything's a mess.
Alabaster White, Sherwin-Williams.
Mm-hmm. Also known as white. Back together.
It's the first time I've done that.
I haven't dropped the screw today.
Every single screw. The last knob.
I know. We're almost complete.
Just have to sand all of these lower boxes, prime and paint these lower boxes, all of the cabinet doors on the bottom, prime and paint the other side of the peninsula, prime and paint that.
We're not close to them.
I chose this milk chocolate color for the lower cabinets, Falcon Taupe by Sherwin-Williams. I love an all-white kitchen, but I wanted to try something different. This color added character to our kitchen, but it's still neutral and classic, so I'm hopeful it will stand the test of time. It was basically the same process to paint the new lower cabinets, except to prep them, I only did a light cleaning with the Crud Cutter and a scuff sand with 220 grit sandpaper. I have just finished painting all of our kitchen cabinets. This is the last of them.
It's been 84 years.
All right, let's put these handles on.
All right, so they were pre-drilled before.
You have the handle?
Yeah, I got the handle.
So pretty. We put these little things on too. What are these? I don't even know.
I don't know, little bump stops. Yeah, I should have pre-drilled these holes a little wider so that like it can just go in through the wood. So I'm just gonna hand screw them in to get them to catch. All right, that's good. Now just kind of tighten them by hand, and that does it.
That looks really nice.
Looks old.
I know, that's the point.
I know. Yeah, I was supporting it.
Okay.
We just bump heads. All right.
So pretty.
I hope this one fits in here. I don't know if they're different. Oh, they're different. See? All right, here we go.
Last door.
Are you ready?
It's ready.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna, it'd be nice if someone in this house was left-handed.
I don't know who that would be.
I'd like to highlight my custom color.
Your custom color.
Yeah.
Wender loves to steal my tools. You gotta put the last drawer in.
Now this is the real last thing. Please be square and level. Next time we have to remodel the kitchen, we're just gonna hire someone.
No, we're not.
Right.
No, you know that.
Everything we do, next time we'll just pay someone.
Never. I love the handles. We used the whole old hinges. Ignore that dent that we had on these old doors, but we matched the hardware. Look how good it matches.
While we're here too, let me talk about this real quick.
These are things we didn't.
Yeah, I didn't have time to film everything, and I wish I had it, and we would have made it part of the last video where we did 4 projects, but I'll show you the final product. This was the cabinet that was in the bathroom, and what this used to be was a laundry chute. The doors open like this, and this just had a hole. I put a panel in here to keep our trash bags and accoutrements for the trash.
Just trash bags.
I took a drawer
from the new cabinet.
Yep, came from below the sink. We couldn't have a drawer there because the sink's there. It used to be this wide-ish. I had to cut it. I shortened them in width. I unwidthed them, and then I used leftover cabinet hardware to slide them. What are those things called?
Sliders?
Sliders. I framed the inside of this to make them work. That was just trial and error. Like, there's no expertise here. Just cut pieces, put them in there. If it didn't work, I cut it again. I installed them on the bottom of this drawer. And I took these 2 doors. I screwed them in from back here to keep them in place. And then I cut a little strip and I screwed them in from back here so that they would, stay together. I removed the hinges. The hinges were here and they were also here. So you can see I'm a big fan of bonding wood when I can paint it, and I mean you can't even tell that they were here before. Now we have this sliding trash can situation here, and the trash can fits right in there.
I really love how the color looks with the handles. What's going on, babe?
Well, hey, getting this ready for countertops. So as you can see, everything else is finished. We've been living like this for months. Ordered Formica countertops at first because we didn't want to spend a ton of money from Home Depot early October for delivery before Thanksgiving. They came, they measured, they left, and then I got a call the week of Thanksgiving thinking it's to set up a delivery. They called to cancel it.
No reason given, just saying, hey, we can't install those.
Can't install it. So I dug in. What they said is the guy who measured, who's a subcontractor, said that too many variations of cabinets for him to install. This is after he came, he saw it with his own eyeballs. So these weren't painted, and he was using it as an excuse for some reason that they couldn't install it. We ended up upgrading to solid surface, like almost twice as much as I wanted to. But now they're coming tomorrow, and tomorrow is December 20th. So we're 2.5, 3 months into this debacle. When I ordered it, we didn't have any of this. This wasn't painted. That wasn't painted. We didn't have a laundry room. Now it's complete. And we've just been waiting and waiting. Home Depot counter review is 1 star.
This is how we've been living our life for the last.
Up till right now, I'm still thinking they're going to call and cancel. So I'm just going to get it ready. I got to disconnect this. It's beautiful temporary sink holder. We're not gonna have a sink for a day or two.
Our laundry room is going to be our temporary little kitchenette.
Fingers crossed.
After a couple of months of normal wear and tear, the Sherwin-Williams cabinet paint has held up really well on our old wood cabinets, but we've already had to touch up a few very minor chips or scratches on the new lower cabinets. I'm not sure if we can blame that on the paint or just the fact that they were laminate coated and just don't do well with the scuff sanded paint. If we had to do it again with the same type of cabinets, I might try the Benjamin Moore cabinet paint, which I've heard is a superior product. The countertops are here!
Okay.